Hello, everyone. Welcome to the King of Anime podcast. The only anime podcast where we talk about everything. Every single thing ever created known to man. We have a deep, extensive, and thorough knowledge of it all. We're like an open book. You can come up to us, you can ask us a question. Hey, KOA, what's the color red? Tell me, eh?
What is the color red?
Tell him. Yeah, tell him.
It's a color, and y'all ain't gonna believe this, but it's red.
Go on, got him. And that's what you get at KOA. That's what you get here. Isn't it great?
Yeah, quality stuff. That's why we only have 3 people watching us.
Yeah, that's fine. No, listen, Decrepit Storm's here. Pop-Tart, how you doing? Decrepit Storm says sounds about right. I'm telling you.
What kind of Pop-Tart are you?
Please tell me you're cherry.
Oh, s'mores. You gotta go with s'mores.
I like s'mores.
Pretty good.
I like hot fudge.
Yeah.
Cookies and cream.
How you doing, Captain Dyer? You know, now that you say it, there's a lot of great
As long you have to be frosted though. Don't give me that unfrosted stuff.
Oh my god, the healthy way is like, get out of here.
Yeah, I came here for a Pop-Tart and a fun time.
Pop-Tart says cookies and cream 100%.
Woo.
That's
Okay.
pretty good too.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Have you had a Pop-Tart lately?
No, not lately.
They have removed a great portion of the frosting. I bought one the other day, and I wanted to like throw it in the garbage because of how much less frosting they put on it now. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Inflation, you can suck it.
A cold day. It's a cold day in the world when a man can't even enjoy frosting anymore.
Damn.
Hell no.
Damn. Yeah, so the Pop-Tarts, there you go. Honestly, I think I prefer microwaving them over putting them in a toaster.
I never tried microwaving, but I don't like how that sounds.
I kind of like to have best of both worlds. I put it in a little toaster oven.
Oh, yeah. There you go. That's the play. Cause yeah,
it's crispy and flaky and nice and warm and gooey on the inside. Oh,
and it doesn't kill you either.
No.
It doesn't. Like with the microwave, you gotta wait a couple minutes. You don't get
Real
any
man
of that.
just eats it plain.
Ooh.
Oh,
with
well,
the wrapper.
if you're gonna eat it
And a
plain,
box.
oh, oh God!
Fuck the wrapper, fuck the box. Give me it.
No. If you're gonna do it plain, you gotta do it with milk. That's how you do it.
I haven't had milk in a long time as well.
It's probably a good thing. Good thing for your stomach.
Yeah, maybe.
Pop-Tart says at that point, just eat toast.
I mean, right? Might as well put toast in the toaster instead of that damn Pop-Tart with less frosting.
Toast is pretty great. It's weird. Toast is literally just bread, but it's great. You also eat the shelf the box as well.
Let's go a step farther. Let's go to the freaking cargo box that it was on.
Eat the ship.
I was gonna say the store.
What are we,
With the
Pig God? Are we eating everything?
The trailer came on. Just eat the trailer.
Oh man. So yeah, this is the KOA podcast. If you are new to the podcast, this is every season we lock in a whole bunch of airing seasonal anime and we talk about it. And we share with you our opinions and thoughts. It's basically the greatest podcast ever created. We also we're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We're at nearly 200, but at 500 we'll gain access to the community tab, which is very important for any channel. And as well, we'll all switch over to face cams. That's right. We won't be audio only. We'll have video. So make sure to subscribe if you have not already.
And I'll whip out the green screen and probably have like, I don't know, a sea in the background.
Ah, yes.
An ocean.
You will have me.
Yeah, the real sea.
Wait, what?
I'll just have myself, but I won't be wearing any clothes.
Yeah, so like how you are now, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But you wouldn't know because cameras aren't on.
Mm-hmm.
I will be transmitting from Mars. I am currently stuck on Mars right now as we speak. I am eating potatoes.
Got good Wi-Fi over there, then. I might need to visit.
Yeah, I mean, I figured, you know what? I need to do something out here while I'm trapped, and slowly starving to death. So I thought, make a satellite dish out of a couple rocks, and hope I don't die while I'm out there.
Iron Man? Am I talking to Iron Man?
I am Iron Man.
I mean, Ozzy Osbourne may be up here too. I don't know. Speaking of Iron Man, Carp is here. How you doing, Carp? Glad you came. QRW6 says, "What up, KOA? I thought I was going to watch a Golden Kamui season 4 episode, or Golden Kamui season 4 episode a day to find out the death of a key staff member put the show on an infinite hiatus." Yeah, I read about that.
I did not. Damn.
Me neither.
Sad. Super sad. Unfortunate. Obviously, you know, thoughts and stuff like that go out to the people affected. We don't know the staff member, probably for good reasons. Don't want to get harassed for some reason. Daring to die, I guess. QRW6 also says, "Sucks, and my thoughts and prayers are out with the family and friends of the staff member."
Well,
So, yep.
I guess since we're talking about death, this past weekend we lost truly one of the greatest to ever voice Batman, and that is Kevin Conroy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Very
He
sad
passed
as well.
away he was really, he was only 66, and he died of
Wow.
like intestinal cancer. So I mean, he was still doing the voice, which stinks, but rest in peace to Kevin Conroy. One of the best to ever voice Batman. There's never going to be a duplicate.
Yeah. Get out there and get checked if you're you know, getting up there in age. That's for sure.
I would say do it routinely, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
True,
probably
true,
good.
true.
Probably good to go to the doctor every other month or so. Pop-Tart says, "I can see C's facial expressions while he describes Pop-Tarts. That's a deal breaker." Well, I mean, it probably be more like defending myself from these rabid animals who think I'm a Vladilina lover.
We don't think, we know.
You wouldn't be starving to death if you had your Pop-Tarts.
True.
Technically true.
Mm-hmm.
Technically true.
Just rip open a box, eat the box, and then fuck the wrapper and eat the Pop-Tart.
Right. Eat the human flesh.
In that order. What, Pop-Tart? Do you watch Wendigoon? Pop-Tart, we're on the same page. You watch Wendigoon.
What is that?
That's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber. He's great. He's great.
I'm gonna set up
as
a
soon as he
fake...
said that, I was like, I already know what video he's talking about immediately.
Decrepit Storm says, I'm going to set up a fake Twitter account for C, buy a verified check mark, and start constantly retweeting Vladilina pics. Wait, never mind. He already does that. No. See, people have been saying for a long time, oh, you're just retweeting and tweeting out all these Vladilina pictures. You're clearly a simp. No. It's to prove a point. It's to prove how rabid these people are.
That whole checkmark thing is. Ugh. Wait,
yeah, I don't think it's gonna last. Yeah, I after 2 days they removed it.
Well, I know he removed the option for you to buy it, but I don't know if they like all the fake accounts like don't have that checkmark anymore.
Oh, yeah, that I don't know. All I know is it took a grand total of 2 days for them to be like, you know what, that's a bad idea.
Well, maybe if he didn't fire everybody, like
hire me, Elon.
They could have told him that was a bad idea from the jump. I could have told you that.
I'll run your company, Elon. Cat girls, think about it.
People that, you know, were parroting stuff now have to stay permanently parroting account, or else they'll be considered a parody account by going back to their regular account.
But the whole thing is just stupid. Like,
I know. I'm just waiting for the ashes. I'm gonna come in when the ashes and the smolders all set and cleared, and then I'll be like, here's my check mark. And I would have gotten it for free. Damn it.
Can't wait for Twitter to turn into a music site. Reference.
Oh, man. Damn. They ruined it. Ruined it.
Damn you. Damn you. Hell.
So let's get into viewer questions, where we take questions from people who wrote in for the Google Doc forms things. It's in the description below. If you want to submit your own question, you can submit one there, or you can just type one up in the comments right now, and we'll get to it eventually. It'll be great. So with that out of the way, first question, a very good question.
I mean,
very astute question.
Yeah, that's very deep. I don't know how to answer that.
I mean, yeah, if I was in that same situation, I'd probably do the same. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a little hesitant when it comes to that.
Honestly, I think it's kind of daring to say murder is okay.
No, I think you read it wrong. Like that's a different mob. You know, it's like the difference between read and read, different one.
And buried
Mm-hmm.
or buried.
Well, I guess murder's okay. Next question. Which ability would you rather have, chakra or ki?
Give me
I
the
think
key.
it's pretty
I
tough.
want to do a Kamehameha blast. I want to Kamehameha somebody so bad.
I'll take key. Yeah, I'll take key because I mean I don't really need much. Like if I could just do what Vidal did, which is just fly, I'll be satisfied. I don't really need anything else.
Yeah, flying is basically the only thing I need in that instance.
I want an instant transmission.
Which I don't know why Goku doesn't teach that to other people, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, he'll teach me because I have his child for ransom.
You got Sean's kid?
Did I say Sean? I said Goku.
How long did it take this time? 15 minutes?
Let's see, how long is it? Almost 15, yeah. 14 and a half.
Wait. What took 15 minutes?
Your Sean pre-cum explosion.
What does that even mean?
It means that you blew your load to Sean, and now we move on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next question. What wish would you make based on Makima's promise? And then puts an emoji there with a monocle.
Oh.
I would like $20 billion.
Not bad. Not bad.
Wait, what would you wish based on Makima's promise?
She basically
didn't Makima say that she would like do?
She'd do anything.
No, she just said she would do anything.
Oh, she's. Oh, okay. Well, then, if that's the case, my laundry's been piling up, so she can do that.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking something like really like something super mundane that would just free up our time, you know?
You know what? I would have her do a deep clean of this house.
Yeah, like do some video editor for UC.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, Makima, I will slay the gun devil if you edit all of my videos for the rest of the time. I think it'd work. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, she's yeah.
She just has those eyes and is just like editing for UC, and you're like, "How's it coming, Makima?" And she's like, "It's coming along great, C. Thank you for asking."
All right, that's great, Makima. Here's some sunglasses. Keep those on.
Don't ever look at me again.
Here's some Oakleys. You take those off, you're fired. Which I can't really make that in good judgment because I need you to be an editor. But you get the point. You're fired if you don't put those glasses on. In fact, put this hat on too.
You're the worst.
What did I do?
You see my profile picture. You know what I'm about.
Glue.
No, my profile picture, not my name.
Oh wait, let's see.
It's not going to show up on the.
Well, I got to get a magnifying glass here. Is it a glass?
Just take a look. It's Makima.
Is it Makima?
Yeah, she's just upside
down. Yeah, upside down Makima. Naked?
And fully. Never mind.
What?
Moving on.
All right. Next question. With so many anime out, how do you personally choose the one you give a try? Do you read the synopsis or go with the ecchi tag like a normal person? I just go with like the one that I want to see the most that season. That's usually what I do.
I usually give anime a try at least once. That's why I watched Ikebara Maids or whatever it was called. It was fun. I stopped watching it. Now it's lame. But sometimes the synopsis, I'll read it and I'll be like, ooh, that sounds like fun. And that's usually what I go with. The freaking tags or the long titles that they do, like, I shaved and became a high school dropout when I picked up a hitchhiker. You know, I never go for those. I tend to go for just the interesting synopsis. And sometimes if it's like the studio, like if it's a studio I really like, that I know the animation will be good, I'll be like, okay, I'll watch that one.
I think what I literally do is I go on my anime list, I browse what's coming out this season, and if the picture catches my eye, then I look at it more. I read the synopsis. If it interests me, then I'll watch it. That's usually how I do things on my own. Now, other people could just like recommend stuff to me, or I could see people talking about an anime for the season. Like I've seen a lot of people talk about anime that's airing this season. I think it's like Mercury Witch, something like that, the Gundam anime. A lot of people have been talking about that. Haven't checked it out, but that's usually how it works with me.
Yeah, I definitely want to check out that anime, by the way. Eventually I will.
First, you gotta watch the Maids one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too.
Just the first episode, nothing else.
I shall do. Next question. In your opinion, who should have died but didn't? Bucky from Captain America, Pepper Potts from Iron Man, or Hawkeye? Pepper Potts.
I want to say Pepper Potts.
Yeah.
Her actress as well is just unbearable, and she's dumber. So dumb. She may be dumber than, Power or Dingy. That's saying something.
Wow.
I just remember something about this. I don't think this season is going to cover it, but oh man.
Like crime. Well, next question. Which character doesn't deserve the hate the fan base gives them? Like, for example, Yamai from Comey can't commute. This is a plant.
Thank you for this question, Light.
Which character doesn't deserve the hate that the fans base gives them? I have to think about that one.
This is real easy for me. Gabby from Attack on Titan.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a great one.
It's so funny because she parallels to Eren. But the fan base loves Eren but hates Gabby, who was
they love edgy Eren.
Yeah, it's true.
They didn't like Kid Eren because Kid Eren, turns out, wasn't edgy in a fucking... Well, he was kind of a psychopath, but he didn't outwardly act that way. And then once he got edgy, started wearing black and had long hair, suddenly he became their messiah.
But even then, I feel like Gabby is a little more understandable than... Even if you didn't like early Eren. With Gabby and everything that happened... Her being 3 years younger too, it's just, I don't know. I've never really understood it, because I felt like if someone was in that same situation, they would probably feel the same way as Gabby. Not to justify, racism or anything like that, but they don't even care to allow her to change.
I mean, we could probably do like a whole podcast on characters that get so much hate in Attack on Titan. Pop-Tart in the comments is like, Bertold as well gets a lot of hate. People are like, he's the plot armor Titan, and I'm like, you're the dumb Titan.
You're the stupid idiot Titan.
You're the dummy dumb Titan.
The
What in your face?
There's
I have one.
There's so many.
That could be like a series though. I don't know what it would be called, but that could be a thing. Like some revisionist type of history thing that we go back and look at some of the characters that were unjustly hated for whatever reason.
God,
I actually have a story about a character like that in one of the shows we're talking about.
There's gotta be like a really, really good one. I can't think of it right now.
I mean, I already know one that you would agree with, but I don't know if I would agree with it because I'll have to go back in anime and see how I feel. But I know like how you feel about Shinji from Neon Genesis.
That one came to my mind instantly, but I think if you don't like Evangelion, that's fair as well. You're not really supposed to like all those characters in some ways, so I think that's fair.
To me, there's a lot of characters that people like that deserve hate. Can I go with that?
Well, I guess that's true.
I mean, because I really can't think of any. Because I'm thinking of characters that fans hate, but they don't deserve it. It's like, yeah, they do. Well, again, except for I was about to say Dabby. Except for
Gabby, she does dab on Sasha's grave.
She really does.
That's my daughter.
I think, yeah, if anything, to answer that question, I think Gabby would definitely be one right off the top of my head, the one I can think of. But as far as characters that people love, deserve to hate, that for sure is Haruhi Suzumiya. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's a good
gonna,
one. That's a good one.
They're gonna kill you for that.
I know.
God,
you came from my accounts, but you can't come from my soul.
I keep going back to AOT when I think about this, so I guess I'm gonna go with Armin. People say he's useless. I think that is a very useless statement to make.
He got some haters in season 3.
Oh, he's got a ton now. People are like, he's a traitor. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You guys need to get off Twitch for a moment. Go for a walk. Jesus.
Jesus walks. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't sing that song now.
I did that on stream. I was singing the Kanye West song. I was like, wait, maybe I shouldn't do that.
Crevice Storm says you're the doo-doo Dunderhead Titan. Oh.
It's a lot of manga people. It's manga people though. It's not. You wouldn't understand why.
I was gonna say, Emma, really?
Yeah, you would have to read the manga to understand why they hate her. And if you got to that moment, I'm pretty sure you would be on my side.
Okay.
It's such a stupid reason.
Carp says Sanji's a character people hate with all their soul or love with all of their heart. Sanji from One Piece.
He's polarizing. He's polarizing.
Needs to stop hitting on my wife.
Oh, I have a good one of anime characters that don't deserve the hate. Nino from Quintessential Quintuplets.
I feel like though once people get to the moments, because I think she is the second most favorited character. Because Miku is number 1. I believe Nino's second. Like most people tend to like her as things go on, because she has like the bad moments. Like, because I think the bad moments of her, I wouldn't be mad if someone said I hate Nino, because I get it. Yeah.
Light Roller says Yamai gets hate for no reason.
No, she doesn't.
She deserves the hate, and so does Ichika.
All right. Got a 2 for 1 there.
Damn. I guess that's it for viewer questions. So let's get into something that I wanted to talk about. This is the first time I guess we've done this in a while. Talk about OPM season 3 news. Very disturbing news leak from, I believe, Shonen Leaks over on Twitter. Leaks that One Punch Man season 3 will have JC Staff returning, even though they said it would be a new. Somebody else leaked prior that it would be a totally brand new studio handling it. There's a new leak that has come out. It's a rumor. It's not confirmed, but it is from a credible source to some regard. It is going to be handled by JC Staff, according to them.
That's going to look so much like shit if they do that, especially with what I read.
Please tell me. I'm going to say it's a joke.
Yes, it's a out-of-season April Fool's joke, as once said by somebody talking to Blizzard.
Do you not have phones?
Oh, that man was a hero, by the way. I don't know his name. Red shirt and glasses. 10 out of 10.
It's pretty funny. I will say this about JC Staff: they're not as bad as what they did for One Punch Man season 2, but I do think it is somewhat of a wrong choice. But if they clear their entire schedule and all they do for the next year is work on this, it'll be fine. It'll be good. However, JC Staff is not one of those studios that goes, we're gonna work on like 2 anime this entire year. They're a studio that goes, we're gonna do literally everything we possibly can. We're gonna take on it all. We're gonna kill everyone from overwork. And their schedule is insanely busy around the year. So I don't think it's I don't think we're gonna get, you know, a good version of JC Staff on this if we do. And I feel like it just takes the wind. Takes the wind right out of it.
Or we could just hire everyone back from season 1 of Madhouse and just do it all over again with season 3.
Just fucking get anyone. Get the people that are doing this season of To Your Eternity. Like, they're doing pretty good. Like,
get Shaft. I don't care. Have freaking all the head tilts in the world. I don't give a shit.
I just need to get Bones at this point.
Hell yeah.
I'm doing Mob Psycho after this season.
Yeah,
That's true.
Do Bones. I'm down for even like Shaft. I'm down for a Saitama head tilt for no reason. That'd be funny. QRW6 is JC Staff does. Oh, see you later, Pop Tart. Thanks for coming out. QRW6 says JC Staff does multiple anime and they don't have the team to draw OPM to its finest. That's the thing. They're fine for what they are. It's just by doing what they're being handed something that is just way above their pay grade, so to speak. So I hope it's not true. If I'll still watch it anyways if it is, just because it is what it is. But I'm gonna they do that. I'm reading the series. I'm just gonna do it.
Well,
you should read it regardless.
Yeah, it's really good to a certain point.
I like when we was watching season 2. I was telling you guys I actually think the manga is better than the anime. I don't think the season 1 is definitely comparable, but I don't. It's really hard to measure up to the anime. I mean the manga. It's like Berserk in that regard, where you just
so beautiful.
You can't really expect the same type of quality in terms of the art from any anime, because it's really hard to get to that level.
I know. We need that Fubuki definition.
Yeah, and just what season 3 would cover is fight after fight after fight after fight, and
right,
it'll be tough.
Giant monsters and the detail that the manga showed.
Get Wit to do it.
I can imagine a studio drawing that.
Just get Wit. They're not super crazy overworked as much as anyone, just literally anyone that isn't JC Staff, like that isn't overworking themselves to such a degree. Anyone. Please.
They couldn't even do Food Wars, right?
I'm not even a JC Staff hater. I even Studio Dean.
Ew.
I mean, I consider them in the same caliber, and even then, I'm just anyone. Literally anyone, please. For the love of God.
No. Get the X-Arm Studio to do it.
They aren't even like, that was definitely like a one-time thing. They're not doing anything again.
I would say they're bankrupt after that one fucking series, and they did it all one computer. There's no way.
They did it on a computer from like 2011.
I want to say their free trial ran out, so they can't do a new show anymore.
Dude, I'm telling you, some of those transitions were in Sony Vegas, so they definitely use Sony Vegas.
They probably didn't even have like a free trial. They probably had the free trial, but had like it watermarked, so they had to crop it.
That's why there's such weird angles in the show. Oh my god.
All right, well, I guess it is time to get into F, A Tale of Dankery, episode 5. And of course, and of course, this episode starts off with Chihiro all chained up. So,
how did that make you feel?
I called the FBI. They said, "Sir, it's not real, it's anime. And I said, no, it's not. But I don't care. Because it's real to me, god damn it.
Well, you're the first suspect. Somebody did this to her.
It wasn't me.
It was the one-armed man.
It was this Hollow. Hollow did it. Hollow would do that.
Hollow did it.
Hollow's into petite, flat-chested women like Megumin. We literally call him
Hollow propaganda.
We literally call him Megumin convention. It even says it.
Hollow, you gotta defend yourself.
Come on to the show. You're the next contestant on C Spreads Lies.
Oh my god. I hate everything. So, this episode of A Tale of Dankery was pretty good. What'd you guys think about it?
This probably my second favorite episode so far. I'm pleasantly surprised with this anime because when EA said that, I want to watch this, I was like, oh shit. Hope it doesn't become one of those things to where I rewatch something, I end up hating it because I had fond memories of the show.
Mm-hmm.
But so far so good. Like, I don't think it's as great as I thought. Like, cause I had this highly rated, like a 9 out of 10, something like that. And it could change, obviously, because we still got more to go. But yeah, like I said, it is good. It's definitely a product of its time, but I still think you can enjoy it.
Oh, absolutely. Like if you just want to watch an old-timey just anime, obviously not one that you would, I think we kind of discussed it, where we would like introduce people who have never experienced anime before, but more the casual fan, or even the fans that know what anime is. I would suggest this, especially if they're a fan of slice of life and romance and drama and stuff.
Yeah.
Or visual novels.
This would definitely be suggested to you if you watch Clannad. This is like the next thing you watch after watching Clannad. 100.
And the funny thing is, that came out the same year that this did.
You'll find many YouTubers making videos on this. Many essay YouTubers. This is the one.
Clannad?
On F, A Tale of Dankery.
Yeah. Yeah, one of your friends that I know.
Kevin Neon?
Yeah, he did one of these. And I was like, oh, he likes this. I like this guy.
Yeah, Kevin's really cool. He's a cool guy. He probably makes some of the better videos I've seen.
Did we talk about how good Kay is at basketball?
I was going to say how good Kay is at punching people.
That too. And she only used her left hand. She said, next time I'll use my right.
Like a Dragon Ball Z character.
Right?
I was holding back this entire time.
I'm not even at my final form yet.
She had good finesse too. She didn't break the camera or anything. But
do you think
that was one of the punches that were actually deserved? Because like, why are you recording me, you weirdo?
I know. That's a weird thing to do. It's like I understand Sasuke, he records himself while he plays basketball and shoots and whatever, because he wants to be on the heat. But come on. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to if some random person started recording you without your permission, now I'm sure that's a little bit one of those, okay, can I help you? What do you need? What do you want? Do you want me to use my right hand?
We need Kay in real life because there are a lot of people in real life who are just like recording strangers and it's weird.
Yeah, that's true. Kay would be a vigilante of justice. A hero of justice, one would say.
Vengeance.
Please don't talk to me about justice. I got finished with chapter 2 of Danganronpa and oh my goodness. They made an evil version of the Great Saiyaman.
You're kidding me.
It's the strangest thing ever. It was like a girl who kills serial killers. I was like, wait, what? Is this Dexter?
It's like
Dexter?
That's like Nami, who only steals from pirates.
Now that's cool. That's pretty cool.
I mean,
Yeah,
murder,
Harvey's pretty good.
stealing, same thing.
Wait,
same.
what?
Yeah, not mine.
It's not all the same.
Anyways, speaking of Kay, she finally catches a break though. It seems like she's got a date. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes.
Where's the date?
Okay.
Oh, I love the way she sounded, because you know how the traditional it's whenever it's something like that. I don't know, the way that she did it, she was just like like a very just like surprised but also scared and doesn't know what to think type of really quick.
It's a very unfortunate situation because obviously, that's whether it's going to work out or not, whatever. But that's not the person she wanted asking her out, and it's awkward that he set that up. So, yeah,
He's just being a best bro. He's helping his friend out.
Yeah, he's trying, but he's very oblivious too.
Same.
He has a thing for delinquent girls who make food for him.
Same.
Wait. Hold up. Let's rewind the tape. What did you say, Saucy?
What did I say?
He said me too.
I said same.
Or that, yeah, he said same.
Yeah. It refers to. I'm not.
See,
all right.
we know
It's not-
Satsuki loves delinquent girls, okay?
Yeah, true.
Or women in this case.
Hmm. You could be a delinquent and still be like 25.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Is that a good
You
thing
know.
now?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a delinquent at 25, if that's what you're asking.
Sasuke's just tagging up some walls.
Wait.
The fuzz, run!
Are you 25?
I am, I promise. I got my birth certificate right here. It says 20, I'm 25.
That's what it says.
Yes, that's it.
Why are you
It
giggling?
just says that.
Is
In big bold
Wait,
letters.
what is
I am
this?
25.
what is this like
I
the
am
SIM card?
25?
But it just says your age, but it says it like as if you're saying it.
It's written in crayon, but trust me, it's real. It's official. It has a stamp. I can draw one right now.
You can draw a stamp.
Yeah, I promise you. Like, just believe me, okay?
Why did you say why are you so redundant with these promises?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Just trust me.
But if
That's
you
all
keep
you need to
saying
do.
it, I'm going to trust you less because now I'm thinking about it.
Okay, see, who do you trust more, me or Makima? Be honest.
That's okay.
Wow. Yes, to think about it.
See, you're moving on. Moving on, damn it.
Wow. Couldn't even answer that question.
But yeah, I think this is what I was mentioning before with like my feelings changing on like certain things. I'm pretty sure the first time I watched this anime, I was not a fan of Miyako, and I sympathized towards Kei when I first watched it, and I was the exact opposite. I'm like, Miyako's great, and it's not like I dislike Kei, but everything Miyako said in this episode was pretty much correct. She's told her in a very covert way she needs to confront her feelings for Hiro, because that's what, if you didn't get it from her actions in present time, you can tell when they were kids that's the whole thing that was going on. She was jealous of her twin sister Kei, or not Kei, fuck, why am I forgetting her name? Chihiro.
Yeah.
Chihiro spending time with Hiro. Wait, Chihiro and Hiro, why have I never caught that?
Yeah. They
I never
would have made an interesting couple.
Was that intentional? I don't know why I just caught that. Okay. But yeah, she was jealous of Chihiro spending time with Hiro, and it was because of that jealous. Well, I don't want to say it's because of her jealousy that she got in the accident, but it's a byproduct of it, because they went off to the beach on their own. We're hanging out. For some reason, this beach is never populated.
And then out of fucking nowhere, a damn car hits a like 6-year-old little kid.
Yeah, we know how Truck Kun works. You cannot hear it, you cannot see it until it already hits you. That's how it works. And then you never hear from that person again. You don't know whether or not they get arrested, whether they feel remorse over the person they just hit. Nothing. They just you're like, plot tool. Okay, I did my job. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, it's like the speedster guy from The Boys that just killed his girlfriend very first
A-Train.
episode. It's just A-Train. He's I'm sorry, I gotta go.
I'm sorry. God,
And then
that was crazy.
I know that was like the first 30 seconds of the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kay is not shown in a positive light this episode.
Poor gal.
Yeah. For her. And she's gonna lose her man to Miyako.
Yeah. She's gonna lose it to the mysterious stranger.
That's how it works.
She's gonna lose more than that with her new date coming up.
What?
Whoa! Oh! Bam!
What?
I think at this point, even like the mysterious woman who pops out of nowhere has a better chance with Hiro.
Ah, yes. None of the Holy Church of the Vatican and God and religion.
How the hell do you remember that?
I have it written down.
Oh.
I'm not gonna remember it otherwise.
It's just like that's a little too seamless.
No. It's easy. None of the Holy Church of the Vatican of God and religion. I got
It's
it
so
wrong.
easy.
Shit. None of the Holy Church of the Vatican and God and religion. We have to make those distinctions.
Yeah, because I'm sure she'll be offended and like pop out of nowhere and just like snap your neck.
It's possible.
That is possible.
That's where Keanu got his motivation for John Wick.
Her?
Yep.
So
None of the Holy Church of the Vatican and God and religion.
the acronym for her is Nothkavagar.
I needed that.
Sounds like you're eating very violently.
Same.
Nothkavagar.
That's the noise that Thorfinn would make after killing a village full of women and children.
Followed by the most awesome opening ever.
I paid my dues. I sold my soul. That sounds like a Stern writer name though. Like one of those characters from Bleach.
It does. She'd be a character in Bleach.
I
She needs to go to Bleach. Actually, no, she doesn't.
Yeah.
If she was in Bleach, she would be like half naked, probably.
Yeah, that's why I had to take that back.
She wouldn't be so much a nun of the Holy Church of the Vatican and God and religion. She'd be more of like a woman of the Holy Church of the Vatican and God and religion.
Which is true.
Well, what did you think of just the awesome like scene where it basically Chihiro sees herself as a sheep tied to a pole and then the circle of grass and just like the whole, I don't know, just the explanation behind it and what it just kind of like puts into perspective how she feels about herself in a way as well.
Yeah, I can if I put myself in her shoes, I'd probably feel the same way. You know, waking up every day and you remember nothing besides extremely vague details of the day prior. You read the same book so many times, and you don't even, like, each time your perception of them change. Even it is a, you know, like, for example, like in this episode, I forget who she interacted with, but she was like, "Do I know you?" He's like, "I met you many times," and it's just
that
like
was the neighbor.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I think.
yeah, he's so cool. I don't know how. He's just so freaking cool. But
He is so cool, son of a bitch.
Okabe?
That was Okabe. Yep. I am mad scientist. It's so cool. Son of a bitch.
I mean, I'm struggling to, though, like, I've been thinking about this since I watched the episode. I think she's like the radius, like there's like three elements. There's the sheep, the chain, and the radius. I think the radius is kind of like self-imposed by just the illness that she has. And then I think as well the chains represent sort of or no, it's the other way around. Actually, the radius is more of like how far she can get. The chains is kind of what shackles her down, which is the illness she has, the amnesia, and then she herself is the sheep, which she is unbeknownst to all of it because she's loses her memory each day. That's what I came up with. I don't know about you guys, but either way, it's really good symbolism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I pretty much got the same kind of like correlation with that as well. The sheep is her, she's chained because it's the memory that is, or the amnesia that's keeping her from moving forward, to keeping her, stationary as to where she is at that point in time. And I just loved how she was talking about how the sheep in that little circle would eat all the grass, and then the grass would never grow. Essentially the sheep would eventually just die. And
Same.
That's pretty deep when it comes to just talking about, I don't know, just anything, because she wants to make this novel, she wants to do this, she wants to write it, and apparently she's very good at it. It brought a tear to the boyfriend's eye. No, I don't know if he cried or not, but he was definitely impressed, old Renji. But yeah, it's quite tragic, and I'm interested to see what happens next now when it comes to their relationship, because she's now met the parents, the mom, aka sister,
AKA wife.
aka wife.
It's confusing.
Is this set in Alabama too?
Oh no.
Well, let's hope not, because if so, well, they got to deal with a ball of yarn who's gonna roll around killing people. Roll Tide. Ma.
I like that scene though of her going to the parents' house. Very embarrassing. I got secondhand embarrassment, but that's what happens for real in real life. So that was pretty accurate.
So that's why I'm gonna roll up to my girlfriend's parents. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, let me fuck in. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me."
They're gonna like shoot you.
Yeah, especially if you say "let me fuck." I mean,
Hey.
Some crazy rapist is coming in. Shoot him! Shoot him! Let me fuck.
Famous last words.
Famous last words. Can I have a cup of tea?
I mean, no, it's just like you arrive, with your girlfriend, and you just start, just beating on the walls, screaming, "Let me fuck. Let me fuck. I'm going to kill you. Let me fuck." And you just keep doing that. And you see what, eventually they'll do what you say, so it'll be fine.
Anybody watching, do not follow this advice. You are not the main character of your prospective anime series. You will die.
Yes, and depending on where you live, people carry the Second Amendment where they live. So you will definitely either be wounded, maimed, or death will fall upon you.
No.
If you live in Texas, you might as well just not even look in like.
No. But listen. I got this.
Just that
Help.
thing.
I already know what it means. We got another C tactic explanation for something.
No, listen.
I was thinking
Here's
that
the
we're
thing.
probably going to need like a
Here's
new
the thing.
person on the podcast. So
You're doing it on the walls. Nobody can see you. You're invisible. And if you wear camo, you're doubly invisible.
I'll just wear a John Cena shirt.
Or just be John Cena.
It's also a good one.
Do.
Listen, it's okay, everybody. Everything's all right.
How do we feel about Kuze's statement of friendship doesn't exist between men and women?
I don't think. Well, hold on. I'm eating something. Hold on.
I mean, I see where he's going there. It does. But I understand that, I guess.
I think men and women can be friends.
It's definitely not a foreign concept. Like this has been brought up before, just like in real life.
Yeah, this day and age, it's very big. It's a very big topic.
It's interesting that an anime said this. For me, obviously, I don't agree, but a lot of people have this perspective, so I don't really have an issue with it. But that kind of makes you think, like, so if he said that, what's his relationship with with the mom?
He gets free groceries.
Okay.
As in a little bit of her sweet.
Little bit extra sugar on the side.
What?
Oh.
Bam!
We are high school boys.
Not me. I graduated last year.
Oh,
congratulations!
Congrats! Snaps.
Yep. I was 26 when I finally graduated from high school. I was downgraded to middle school.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, you're having the Benjamin Button effect.
Free lunches though.
The little square pizzas, really great.
Are they great?
Oh, they're amazing.
I remember them being ass, to be honest.
No, I mean it's they taste like cardboard, but it's the experience.
But
Prison
it's
food.
Free. Denji would love school.
Would he?
Yeah. I mean, if we got the Digi from the beginning of the series, he would absolutely have a field day with free food.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he would. He'd be that guy who drinks the applesauce. He'd be that guy.
He would just be the guy that's asking you for all your stuff.
Yeah.
You gonna eat that?
You gonna eat that? Can I have that? Can I? Yeah.
Yep.
And it's
Yeah,
He'd-
but then he has a teacher that sexually assaults him.
and he'll probably just be like, "This is great."
as he's crying.
But
And then the nun of the Holy Church of the Vatican and God and religion shows up and saves him.
until he has to touch her boobs.
Right. And then he's stuck with power again.
Damn. We losing recipes.
People would hate the shit out of Power if she were in high school.
But they love her because she's a corpse.
I feel, well, there's certain characters that you can only love from afar. I mean, like half the characters that I like who are like evil. I don't. If they were in real life, then yeah, probably wouldn't be too favorable of them.
Well, any final thoughts on F, A Tale of Dankery?
Miyako had a point where she was talking
Yeah.
about the whole thing. Not only just the stuff that she said to Chihiro about, like, she didn't say this outright, but she basically told her to confess her feelings before she regrets it. But she also was talking about, because Chihiro, why do I keep calling it? I'm mixing up the names. Kay was talking about.
Sorry.
Well, no, Kay was talking about how Hiro needs to go to school and blah 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 blah. And then when Miyako was really pressing her on it, she didn't have a reason as to why he had to do those things. It's just that that's the norm. He should do it. I want to see him succeed, but he is succeeding. It's just in a different area. And while it's not a conventional thing to tell kids or teenagers not to go to school or to drop out or anything like that, it's his life at the end of the day, and she's not his parent. Like, she can want him to go in a certain direction, but ultimately it's up to him on what he needs to do. And if he wants to spend his time with Miyako and draw manga and have arthritis, then let him do it.
Shit.
Agreed. She made very, very good points, and then she's like, now get back to school before you miss your perfect attendance.
Well, is that it?
Drop the mic.
Yeah. Miyako is an icon.
Yep. Drops that mic like no one else.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and talk about our next show of the evening. To Your Eternity, Season 2, Episode 4.
Big blood. Big blood.
I also want to...
Big blood.
I also want to address the comment from the fish in the chat. It says impossible to hate Power.
Oh, it's possible. I
Yeah,
don't hate Power though.
LE hates Power.
Yeah.
Though
It's
I
very
think
possible though.
Yeah,
LE
I'm living proof.
LE had to pick your last week. Wonder who he would pick this week.
Wait, pick what?
Yeah, he picked your last week. Out of all the girls that we covered, he picked your. He usually doesn't. So, yep.
That thing he does weekly is just pick the women we talk about.
I don't think so. Carp says he hates Denji. Isn't difficult to do that?
That's weird. To like Power but to hate Denji. I feel like
They're the same.
well, they're not the same, but I feel like they kind of like your liking them would correlate. I've never heard. I don't think I've ever heard that before. But it is what it is.
QRW6 says, "Who likes a girl that doesn't flush? Because I can't." Good point. Well, she learned.
I'll throw up.
We're talking about Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, we're trying to talk about the Immortals' new groove.
We're talking about Tasty Peach.
Did you just call it the Immortals' New Groove?
Yeah.
Like Emperor's New Groove?
Yeah.
Cusco. Drunk.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I don't know how you guys feel, but I think we're heading in a good direction. This was a nice step. I think this was probably the best episode of the season, just in terms of its pacing. Like, I felt nothing was like, I wasn't questioning like, okay, but where's this season going? It feels like there's a much more clear direction than there was in any of the previous episodes. So that's good to see.
Yeah.
Seems we got
most of it's gonna be focused around Peach's taste. Man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which honestly, I thought, like with you guys, I thought I was a little bit less bullish on it, but I didn't know what to think about it, you know. But I think after this episode, I'm kind of interested in it, because you have this connection where Tasty Peach can see pretty much basically all of the people that Fushi has absorbed, so to speak, or like replicated or something, and like he can see like literally all of them. And as a kid,
and you can see dead people.
Yeah, and as a kid, basically, you think he'll see Bruce Willis?
Yeah, I think he will. Like towards the end, he'll be like, "It's me, Tasty Peach." I don't know why he sounds like Mario, but that's what I imagine him sounding like.
Well, like he was able to see Tonari, and Tonari told him all about Fushi and stuff like this. Like this is such like a cool, interesting fact about his character. I also really like the whole flashback with his past. I even like that little scene where he saw that girl, and he just sort of had this connection in this moment with her. I even thought that was pretty nice. I hate his sister though. His sister needs to die.
Bro?
Yeah.
I see dead people.
Don't.
When do you see him, Sasuke?
In the cold of the night.
Oh damn. That's where private stuff happens.
I thought this episode was alright though. I think what C said about like you're starting to see the direction. I agree. It's so now we're amassing this army. Like we're actually what's the word I'm looking for? We're taking some initiative when it comes to this whole knocker war, and now we're actually going to have some conflict in the story. So obviously a lot of people are going to die because of that, but yeah, like things are moving forward. We have something to look forward to. We had Tasty Peach's whole backstory and the explanation of why he can see or know that Fushi is Fushi regardless of whatever form he takes, and it's because he sees the ghosts of the people that's traveling with him, which seems like a bitch, because with all those people that he has like 10 plus, I believe. I don't know the exact number.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems very weird. And also, like, do the ghosts like block his view of like anything that's behind him? Because with the big bear thing behind him, like that's like a big obstacle to look past.
You know what I just realized too? Tasty Peach asked to speak with the Dark One or whatever he calls him, and he can't see him, but he can see ghosts and dead people. I wonder how that, transitions when it's like, oh well, gods and entities, nah, I can't see them, but dead people, yeah, I can see those. And apparently Fushi can make stuff with his feet.
Yeah, he can make we speaking of him making stuff, he went out in the middle of nowhere, made a bed, and then started to make a house.
Yep. At one part with his feet, I was just like, what's with this making it with feet stuff?
I thought that was a pretty cool, neat little scene. It was funny. QRW6 says Fushi has multiple transformations due to the people he's attached to. The beholder isn't dead, at least. There you go.
The whole Tonari scene was weird to me, though. Like Tonari talking to this random guy and giving him all this information on Fushi. Like, are the dead people just drawn to him, or like, because him having the power to talk to him is one thing, but why are they coming there specifically? Because, like I said, the Tonari thing is odd because she wouldn't have had any connection to him prior to them talking as Ghost and Man. So that was weird.
And it still makes me sad to know that Tonari died in the stupidest way, and now she has to spend her life as a ghost, talking to Tasty Peach and
yeah,
Ian
but
Fushi.
Imagine how many naked people you could see when you're a ghost.
I don't think that helps anything, because you can't touch him, you can't do anything with him, so you might as well just be dead and just swim in a lake or something.
I feel like there's not a lot of people that die naked.
Dude,
Yeah.
that would be unfortunate if you turn into a ghost and you were naked.
Or you just have like on a worse fit, like you're wearing one of those monkey shirts that Mom was wearing.
NFT shirts.
Oh my god.
Died wearing a YouTuber's t-shirt.
or better yet, you die with your pants down and you can never pull them up.
Oh, horrifying.
I win.
Your wiener's always hanging out.
But that's the thing I like about Fushi's transformations is they stay consistent with how they were in the death, because like he always has that wound injury when he transforms into like he doesn't have a name. I guess we'll call him like the OG Fushi. Yeah, white haired guy.
That's racist.
And
Okay.
And the little kid had, you know, when he transforms into her, she has an arrow in her back.
Matsuri.
That's right, March. Sorry. And then yeah, pretty much all of them have like some kind of like death ailment.
Except for Perona, she should have wounds, but they just said fuck that.
She has like bandages though, right?
Yeah.
That's what she always wears.
She was killed by her amazing 6-pack abs.
Did she get beheaded?
I thought she did. I thought that's how she died. You would think that she would be like headless.
That's what the globalists want you to think.
What?
Is there something I don't know that you do?
Well, I tell you what. They want you to think that she was beheaded, but she wasn't. That's what the globalists want you to think. And if you buy my supplements, you will unlock the truth.
Thank you, Joe Rogan.
That was Alex Jones.
Oh.
Was that Alex Jones or was that Joe Rogan?
It was Alex Jones. QRW6
Oh, okay.
says, I just hope the stuff with Bond isn't a start of a decline, because To Your Eternity manga is entering its final arc. If it is, I'm not fucking around. I'm killing it first episode.
Well, I already told you guys this, but somebody who already reads the manga, whose opinions I genuinely trust when it comes to it having a fall off, they said as much that they don't like the content after the first season, but I'm willing to see where this whole thing goes. I haven't been too excited about it in comparison to season 1, but like I said, I'm curious at least.
Also, let me clarify. I don't just mean like a decline. I mean like if they decide to put 25 chapters into a single episode and rush the adaptation. That's what I mean.
They're not going to do that.
Or make an anime original ending.
Or just you know, ruin the adaptation, right? Because if it's like, you know, if it's an adaptation that's just straight 1-to-1 and then we all decide it's bad, then that's, you know, that's a different story. I can handle that. But if they don't, and they don't give that story a chance to present itself, then fuck them. I'm not gonna watch it. Tired of
Speaking of
awful adaptations.
Fushi's in love.
Is he?
I don't know. I feel
He's
like they're hinting at that.
He was
this
made
season.
to find love, I think, is more of it, and which is funny.
Yeah.
Because Tasty Peach is like, you got to find your own Tasty Peach, and then and Fushi was like, sure, goes to find a horse, because he's like, well, you know, lover, friend, same difference, right? The same thing. Totally not, but.
And then that one guy had a thing for Tasty Peach, and he was like, "You're a guy, right?" And he's like, "But you're a guy. Guys don't like guys. Guys don't like guys.
Girls can't love girls. Girls can't love girls."
Hey, you forgot to pay your bag."
One of the greatest moments of Madoka Magica.
Oh, that was so funny, and the dub just makes it even more hilarious.
So funny. Like I think he told me it's like the only one in that show that's not shit with another girl. Like literally everyone in that show is shit with another girl.
Same.
I wonder why. You're both girls.
I like how Kohaku, when Fushi is like describing like he has to find like a partner, Kohaku's like, well, I mean, you know, maybe you should like boys, you know, because like that, you know, I'm me, you know, love me.
Like me.
And even Fushi was like, I think I prefer girls. So sorry. I mean, maybe I'll try guys, but for right now, I was mostly a boy, so I'm gonna like women.
I'm telling you, just get it over with. Just do it. Fushi cross Kohaku. Let's get it on. Get over with.
It's gonna happen.
I mean, like Fushi just doesn't have like if it's not in him, it's not in him. Like it doesn't seem like he has any interest in romance. So I don't know if they're gonna do that in any direction.
Yeah, and if
They'll
they
probably
do,
be
it'll
like-
probably feel forced.
Yeah.
Also, as QRW6 says, Fushi does not have a gender, so.
Yeah. We just say he just for the sake of
Yeah.
for the sake of it. Because this is form he assumes the most.
After he should just be Gugu. He would get all the ladies.
Ah, yeah. Plus,
You just
Gugu's
have
a
to take
great
off that-
design.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was about to say he would just need to take off the helmet, but then I forgot he has like a messed up face, so I guess that actually wouldn't work.
Yeah, same.
You got a messed up face?
Yep.
Wear a Google mask.
Yeah. And
Already
blow
do.
fire.
Made it out of the flesh of my victims.
That's terrifying.
Leatherface?
Yeah, so I live in the middle of nowhere, turns out. Mars, to be
In
exact.
Texas?
Tennessee Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh my god.
Mars.
Oh, that's right. You live on Mars. You terraformed it by yourself, and now you're wearing the people's faces on there.
Yeah, it's the only way I can survive.
I don't get it.
Listen, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Everything's all right. Nothing to worry about.
You know, I that's a little worrisome if you're wearing people's faces.
That's illegal.
Right, that's murder.
Not if you just happen to
Murder
find
like
their
Goofy.
murder. Oh, gosh, gosh,
Oh, no.
you'll
been talking to-
gosh.
Goofy this whole time. Does Goofy wear faces?
Sorta.
Also, I wanted to mention this. Do people like genuinely love Tasty Peach? Because like the whole time I was like, he really has fans?
His name's Tasty Peach.
Yeah, and he looks handsome.
Tasty as a peach.
I can't see people like actually liking him. He seems so incompetent and just I can't see it. I can't see it.
I think he looks incompetent. There's a character that's like this, where I can't remember who it is, but they're like really, really stupid and goofy, and then the instant there's a tone direction shift, suddenly they become a super like totally serious character, and you totally believe it. But I can't remember what that was. I think it's gonna be like that.
He has to show it. He definitely hasn't proven it. I mean, he's in his backstory. We already saw like the direction of his character now is him trying to, I guess, redeem himself in the eyes of his father, because his father asked him like, "What did you spend your allowance on?" And it's just like on superficial shit. And while his younger brother, who is the king to be, is actually trying to help out other people, and it seems like he has qualities that would make a good king. So
Yeah.
now he's trying to prove himself to be worthy of the throne, I guess. So he's probably gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna die. He spent all of his allowance on Amazon Prime stuff, so.
Oh shit. Those Black Friday sales the Prime Day sales aren't even good. Why'd you waste your time on that?
Tasty Peach would definitely like be a victim of every ad that pops up, because like when you spend on Amazon, just suddenly you're getting ads for similar stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That looks interesting.
Yeah, Tasty Peach would. Yeah, he'd see
to have this, Papa.
He'd see the classic. Congratulations, you won. Congratulations, you
What did I
won.
win?
What did I win?
I won an iPad. Hell yeah!
A free iPad?
All I gotta do is
All I have
sign
to do
up
is-
for these credit
Right.
cards.
Okay. What's a credit card? I don't know. Let's continue.
Oh man, we don't get viruses like that anymore.
No, instead we get ones that take your shit.
That hits close to home for EA this week.
Mm,
Poor EA.
It's okay. I got them all back. And bro, he helped me.
Just looking at the notes, bro girl needs to die. Then in all caps, bro girl needs to perish. What did she do? Is it her
Annoying.
voice?
She's a dumb cat person.
Oh, so now we're
What?
just being racist?
What?
She's a dumb cat person. I mean, she doesn't look like she got cat ears.
And then her voice is annoying. It's grating to the ears. She sounds like a cat, which is the worst kind of person to try to sound like an animal. Why would you do that?
Like Ferris Young.
Yes.
Wait, Ferris from
Steins
the
Gate.
show? Oh, okay. I love Ferris.
I have to be consistent. I have to be leveled. I have to be fair. I have to make fair judgments. It's fine. Everything's okay.
Freaking Tasty Peach got sliced open because he saw ghosts.
Happens to all of us.
Oh, yeah, that was the other scene I was on. Like, what the fuck was that supposed to solve? Like, they were like, the devil's inside of you. We must do this ritual. Blah, 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 blah. And then they don't show, like, what happens after that. Like,
I know, like they tied him to the bed and then they slit his wrists, and it was like,
Oh
okay.
yeah. They bloodletted him.
Like, right? That I think that's just
so, like, does his
old
mom,
blood.
does his mom ever, like, what's the ramifications of that? Did they ever go, like, okay, you're still seeing, like, ghosts and stuff. Whatever. Like, what happened after that? They never say anything. It's just, they do it, and then it just ends.
Yeah, and it didn't even cure him because he still saw ghosts after that.
Yeah, so that was odd. They didn't follow up on that.
Yeah, they were just like, you'll be fine.
Sir,
He's like 10 years old and he's scarred for life now.
Madam, we've nearly drained your son of all of his blood. He said he's still seeing ghosts. I think we've made a
Just
mistake.
keep cutting him.
I told you to hack him. Keep hacking. I don't think that's smart to do. He's already lost tons of... Did I tell you to give me lip?
Well, not last night you did.
Ooh.
Damn.
Boys can love
Bro.
boys.
Bro got laid. Good for him.
I still love boys. You're both boys. Boys don't love boys. Boys.
So funny because it's like a coping mechanism. Like she was just saying it to herself.
She ran away and left her bag as she was on her way to school.
Everybody's favorite homophobe. He told me. Sometimes things get too gay that you have to run away.
You have to run away from those feelings.
Jesus Christ. Well, any final thoughts on To Your Eternity Season 2, Episode 4?
Yeah, Kohaku is trying to get laid.
Yeah,
And good on him.
He wants his penis touched.
I mean, if it's in Perona's form, makes sense.
Still
Yeah.
kind of creepy though.
Yeah, that is like, if ever he needs to lose his erection, he could just turn into the old granny.
That's true. That's true. Wait, didn't she, like, turn into a young person at the end of Season 1?
Yeah,
but he's
it's a
still
shame
in
he didn't. Right.
the old form though.
Yeah, he didn't get that form. He got the old and busted instead of the new hotness.
Which makes you think, like, is he ever going to use that form for anything other than? Because I think the only time he used it was in this season where he was just like
Infiltration. No one will ever respect the grandma.
Just a
Yes.
stealth.
What are you doing here, Grandma? Put your hands up. I love the young people.
How many times must we teach you this lesson, old woman?
That's what's gonna happen.
It's funny too
That'd be
because she got locked
hilarious.
up like 3 times.
Yeah, she did. She doesn't get away with anything. She always gets caught.
How do you think Fushi's food actually tastes?
Did he get better?
Delicious. I mean, yeah, he gave Tasty Peach crabs.
That sounds so wrong.
Would you be like, are you like, what would that, how does that work?
Well, you see, when a man and a woman love each other,
Oh my
Uh-huh.
God.
the woman doesn't tell the man, or vice versa, that
Uh-huh.
they have crabs. And then
Oh.
when they get crabs, they'll always have crabs.
Oh.
Then after that, they need a special type of shampoo or talc, and then eventually they'll be able to comb them out, and then they'll be gone.
Oh.
God. Oh, we also learned like some of the limits of Fushi's powers. That was pretty.
Yeah. Can't build a
That's pretty
house.
good.
He can't
Yeah,
build
it was-
complicated objects. He's like the liquid guy from Terminator. He can only create swords.
I thought you were gonna
Swords
say
and
he,
knives.
I thought you were gonna say he was just like Why am I forgetting his name? Why am I forgetting his name? Fate, God, orange hair.
Orange hair. Ichigo.
No, what the fuck?
Nami.
Fate, good sir. Fate from Fate. From Fate.
Shiro.
Shiro. Shiro Emiya.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
Yeah,
good one too. That's a good one too. But Shiro can like fix stuff. He can fix heaters.
You can also make swords.
You can go trace on, and then like all the women suddenly want to have sex with him.
No, he is the main character.
This is true. This is true.
Does he also say people die when they are killed?
Yes.
He's not lying, at least. Except when he's talking about himself.
Whose peach do you think is tastier? Tasty Peach or Fushi's peach?
Fushi's.
Fushi, because Tasty Peach don't even have peaches. For a guy who has the name Tasty Peach, I have seen 0 peaches around him.
It's like false advertisement.
Yeah, false advertising.
Clickbait.
Fushi would make a peach, right? It's exactly what it is. Catfish.
Yep. Well, any final thoughts?
I want Fushi to turn into a bear and cause havoc and destroy everything in sight.
Yeah, he's basically a god. He could kill everybody if he wanted to.
I
wanna
want
see
him.
Evil Fushi.
What the hell?
Yeah, Evil Fushi. The one that says, you will now bow before your god.
Ah,
Fushi,
yes.
The immortal.
Ah, yes. I see where you're
He
going
really
with
could
this.
if he wanted to.
These things are true. These things are true. Let's go ahead and talk about our next show on the list, Mob Psycho 100, season 3, episode 6. I don't know about y'all. My opinion, Mob Psycho season 3, after this episode, absolutely is the best season, or the best anime this season. Nothing can top it. What do you guys think?
Same.
Really
Seriously,
fantastic episode.
Anime of the season. This is the best episode that I watched thus far of any anime I watched within this season. One of the best of the year, honestly. Like, I think it could contend with anybody's like favorite episode this year. Like in my top 5. I cried like a little baby. I'm not going to lie. The like first half had me like tearing up, but like I knew it was coming too. And that's really hard. That's hard for an anime to do when I know it's coming and it still works. But that goes to show you sometimes, hey, the predictable thing is the right thing to do. But yeah, just the whole. Well, first I want to say I was wrong about the whole Dimple thing. At least, when I said I didn't want Dimple to be the guy who's running the show, I never imagined in my wildest dreams that it would lead to the conversation that we got in this episode and the emotions that was spilled over with what Mob was saying, with
Lots
what
of
Dimple
spilling
was saying.
these days. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty sad. But yeah, like what I thought was going to happen, at least with Dimple getting all this power, and it's funny because I called it at that scene too. It's when Dimple like is looking over all the people, like he's atop of the tree and he's floating that ghost form and he's just looking. And I said, when I saw that, I thought he looked kind of like disengaged. And he mentioned that in this episode that he didn't really get what he wanted. And it's one of those things of like what you wanted was always in front of you, which was Mob. Him wanting a friend, acknowledgement. And that wasn't what he was getting out of essentially brainwashing everybody into worshiping him, or at least the power that he had. So yeah, he relinquished the god powers, and him and Mob made up at the very least. We don't know exactly his fate, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Damn.
Yeah. Lifted a whole broccoli tree out into space.
Yeah. And Psycho Helmet is Psycho Helmet. So we're kind of psycho fucked.
I thought that was kind of weird. Like, I thought it was him the whole time. Then all of a sudden when he, I don't know, I guess it was like, oh, okay, I'm going to be friends with Mob again. Then they took a form of their own. It was like, we're Psycho Helmet now, bitch. And they just started fighting out of nowhere. But, I mean, without that, I guess we had to have the emotional scene. It really was. I agree with you, Sasuke. Like, I saw it coming. I'm like, no, die. He's gonna like sacrifice himself. And sure enough, it happened. It's like, you son of a bitch, Temple. Why? Why did you do it? But yeah, I was expecting a huge fight scene this episode, and it never happened. And that was one of those. It was a good twist. Like, it subverted my expectations. Like, he went 100, and then he just released all of it. And just told Dimple, you're a good friend. I'm like, oh my God.
But why? You told me my NFT shirt was shit.
Right,
that's why.
You actually said that it was horrible. Everyone else lied to me. You were the only one that was true. So thank you.
I love you, Dimple. Now let's kiss.
It was great too, because like it really started from a moment that you think is just like a stupid comedic thing, like him saying like, that shirt looks stupid on you, and then we get that from it, you know, that heartfelt moment. It's really good, man.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what else can really be said? It was great. It was heartfelt. That animation when Dimple's fighting off all the broccoli men, I guess is what I'll call them, was awesome.
The Cybermen.
The final scene, sure. The Cyber broccoli men. When you see Dimple, kind of like how Mob sees him, and then like also you see him like broken and like missing arms and body parts and stuff. I thought that was really cool too. That was a nice little touch right there. And he just walks off, and then, oh, at the very end, when he says he can't remember, but he feels very sad and remembers Dimple. Was he just saying that he didn't remember, or?
I don't think he remembered what Dimple did.
Right, I think he remembers what Dimple did, but he doesn't remember how he like got there. I guess got back home.
Yeah. Yeah, he used his brainwashing powers in his final moments to save Mob. That was crazy. I didn't expect that in a million years to happen. But
No,
out of it, we got our new villain, I suppose, which is Psycho Helmet in the Divine Tree. So, going forward, I mean, this is... Honestly, I'm expecting quite a lot from these next 6 or so episodes, just because this is the final season, and this episode was just so damn good. I mean, everything was pretty much where you want it to be. The animation was extremely detailed. The art for it was just awesome. It was all very impactful. Music, sound effects, voice acting was great in the English dub this week. I've been watching it English dubbed just to switch it up. It's so good. It's so good. They did not miss a beat with replacing VA's Mob, or the Mob's first VA. So that's good. The person that filled in for him is doing a fantastic job. All around, I mean, this, like Slashy said, I think this is easily my favorite episode just of this entire season, and it's probably one of my favorite of the entire year. I know that for sure, probably in my top 10. I just have to go back and see all the episodes we got this year and rate those, but it's some really good stuff. It's so good, in fact, I kind of want to do a video on it. That's how good it is.
Do it.
I may. Carp says, One Piece episode 1015 has been the best episode of anime of the year, but I'm very biased. Yeah, we all have our biases.
Yeah, I gotta skip to episode 10, 15 to see.
Oh my god, imagine watching that episode and not having read or watched any One Piece, what that would be like.
I'd be like, I don't know what's happening, but I know it's emotional.
I think what Dimple said to Mob, and it's been said before, I'm pretty sure, but him saying like how amazing Mob is was really impactful, because it puts into context, it really puts into context that Mob has all this power to do all this crazy stuff. If he wanted to, he could get a cult following, just like what Dimple thought he wanted, at least. But the restraint he shows is so great, and for that he's amazing, because it's like it's to a point where he doesn't even have to fight temptation. It just doesn't even come to his mind that he should use his power irresponsibly. Like, he lives this normal life despite all this power he has, and he could easily abuse it. Like, anybody else are in Mob's shoes, they're using this power for even if it's not malicious, they're using it for their own selfish means. And yeah, he is amazing for using this power the way he does, which is scarcely and more often than not for the good of the people.
Yeah,
it's
fantastic.
Yeah, his character writing is so damn good. This episode was like, the writing, I like, everything else is so good. I just think the writing is so good for this, because like, I think EA said as well, you have like everything we mentioned thus far, pretty much, like the whole subversion of the fight, the whole what you just said, Satsuki, you know, the twist of Psycho Helmet, like it's just so, it was the complete package.
I never would have thought, because seriously, I thought Dimple was just going to be this comedic character when we first saw him back in season 1, where he was a threat, then turned into a funny little ghost blobby thing. I never would have, if he would have told me, oh yeah, just wait, he's going to have this fantastic episode where he just is epic and awesome and sacrifices himself and saves Mob, I would have been like, you're crazy. And also, you'll be emotional about it too. Nah, you're insane. But it happened.
Yeah, it's like that. It feels like it's on that caliber of like when Gabby shoots off Aaron's head. Like that's what it feels like to me. Like that, just like, in a million years, would you ever expect that the mirror, like, there would be a character that's a mirror of Aaron himself that technically, you know, just shoots his own head off? That's like insane. And it's the same with this. Like, you never would have think Dimple would be in the situation he is now, but it's just a huge revelation. It's so good.
Also,
sorry, continue.
I was gonna say, I like the fact that Mob never really condemned Dimple for doing what he did.
Yeah.
In fact, he questioned Dimple giving up, relinquishing his powers, because he said, but I thought this is what you wanted. So, like, the whole thing was, like, obviously he couldn't let him get away with it, because he was influencing a lot of people to the point where like, they weren't themselves. So, like, he couldn't let that go. But it's this weird balance of, like, but is this what you really want, you know? So he never really blamed him for all of that. It's just, he said he went too far with it, which he did.
Is this what you want? Strike me down, Zeus. You don't have the balls.
Yep. That's what Kratos says.
No, it's I'll find it. I'll find the video. It's great.
We'll make sure you suffer.
Here we go.
Is this what you want? Come on, strike me down, Zeus. You don't have the ball.
Well, that was a thing.
Have you guys not seen that video?
Nope.
I can't say that I have.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Well, QRW6 says Mob Psycho dub is getting the most work for same day simulcast because MHA season 6 was supposed to have that, but season 5 caused it to have the regular dub simulcast, which is 3 weeks behind the sub. So there you go.
Oh.
That's why this dub is so freaking good.
Well, let me ask you guys this: Dimple gone, making a return. What's going on?
He gone.
I think he's dead.
He took the broccoli and hurled it into the sun along with him.
Yeah, like,
gone.
yeah. He did. He coolered himself while playing new metal.
Yeah, that's the way to put it. But yeah, he's. I think he's gone. I to be honest, if he did come back after this, I'd be like, what was the point of all that emotion? You know what I mean? I'd be a little upset, but I think he's gone.
Does that mean Psycho Helmet is creating the big Getty star?
Sure.
The big spaghetti star, as Goku, the real Goku would say.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The Dragon Ball Z, the Cooler movie, the return of Cooler, the big Getty star that revived Cooler, turned him into a robot, a robot.
I've watched a total of 2 Dragon Ball Z movies.
No, you gotta watch the Cooler ones. They're great.
Princess Trunks.
No.
It was Dead Zone. That was one of them.
That's
a good one.
Yeah. That's one of the first ones, I think, right?
It's
Probably.
yeah, it's close to being the first ones. Then there's Tree of Might. I think there's the World's Strongest. That one was pretty good.
There's the one where they fight the mech. That was weird. But like a Dragon Ball movie. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, they fight a brain inside of a robot. That's one of the movies.
Oh, yes. I think that was Lord Slug.
No, that wasn't Lord
Am I-
Slug. It's like it's a really obscure movie, but it's like one of the first ones.
Yeah, there was a video that you could, I think, get in a Happy Meal or something where Goku learned how to drive.
Oh yeah, the
You could
The
watch
bonus
that for
episode.
free on YouTube.
yeah.
But
Anyway,
I was asking you guys whether you thought he was dead or not.
I think it's dead.
I think he's dead as well. But my reason is like just for the narrative of the story moving forward. I think Mob's whole thing is going to be like really flexing his growth, and for that, I think I'm not saying like Dimple will be a shackle, but him being gone would force Mob to like really like. Then from that point on, like everything he'll have to look for is his school days, and I think like with some of the stuff with the Body Improvement Club, some of his other friends like the journalist girl, and like we still have like some loose ends with Subome. Like I think what we're going to be focusing on is all of that stuff, and I think Dimple, even if he were to come back, he would need to take some sort of back seat for Mob to like move forward with his life. So, but I do think he's gone, because he also said that he really doesn't have anything left to do, because what he wanted to do, he did.
Yeah, QRW6 says Dimple is a spirit, and what's more for Dimple to accomplish because he should be satisfied. And he got to hypnotize Mob. And he also says Goku versus Dr. Wheelo. That's what it was. Yeah. I forget that's not what the movie's called, but that's the villain. Wheelo.
Wheelo and Stitch?
Yeah.
Wow.
Any final thoughts on the episode, Stitch?
Ohana means family.
There you go. There you go.
Family means no one gets left behind.
Or forgotten.
All right. Anything else, or Spy Family time?
Great episode. This is probably going to end up my favorite season of Mob Psycho. Which is
Honestly,
saying something
yeah.
because season 2 was really great. Because I think season 5 or not season 5, episode 5 of season 2 was like so great, and then they had that episode 11 with the fight with the guy who could teleport. And then the last episode, it's like it has so many great moments, but just this episode it just makes me look forward to like more things concerning like Mob's character growth and how things are going to be tied up as far as the loose ends and everything. Yeah, it's an all-time great.
Yeah, I think
this
Mob will go down as one of my favorites, depending on how it ends. I'm sure the ending will be good. I can't imagine it having like a shit ending.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think this is one of my all-time favorite Mob episodes as well. Got it, like, immediately, just, got to give it more thought, but top 10, immediately. So, yeah. Spy Family, episode 19. What did you guys think about this episode?
It's hilarious.
Yep. Funny stuff happens in this episode.
Yes, son.
Yeah, yours is. I feel like we don't really get much main stories with but I feel like this episode kind of like added to that. And it all came down to just trying to find Anya and give her her gym clothes that she didn't need.
She has an overactive imagination.
Yeah, she really does. Oh my god. But then there was what happened before this. It was... I don't even know what the boy looked like. It looked like something out of the Addams Family. That's the only thing I could think of.
Acorn head ass boy.
Sure, we'll go with acorn ass boy. That's what he looked like. And oh boy, did he have a... This is why kids shouldn't listen to adults' conversations, because, at 5, you don't know anything.
Right. Yeah. If anything, something really good happened. Nothing bad.
I just like how his mind goes from, we're bankrupt, I'm going to be sold into slavery. Like, I think there's like some missing steps in between that. Like, you don't just... even if your family like was bankrupt, that doesn't mean they lose all their money. And then even if they lose all their money, that doesn't mean you're going to be sold to slavery.
Right. I mean, I don't know how things work in this world, but I mean, is that a thing in this West versus East world?
It could very well be.
It's like the leaps he took. Like, obviously he was taking advantage, but he genuinely thought that was going to happen at the same time.
Uh-huh. He's like, oh, I always wanted the most expensive meal on the thing. Oh, I've always wanted an apple juice. Oh, and could I also have this and this? Yeah,
QRW6 says this episode of Spy Family is hilarious, but felt like filler. The first part called back to the previous episode.
I mean,
Well, it's hard because some of these chapters are very short. Like some of them are 15 pages. Some are even shorter than that. So like we got that like the second part with the your stuff because that chapter was so short. So that's why it was like that. I still think they are doing stuff with these episodes though. Because maybe like the first part it was just really comedic. But the second part kind of it's just a small scene, but that scene where Twilight pulls up to Yor because he sees her at the school and then he like checks up on her, like that just shows the little distrust that he still has for Yor, because they don't really go in to their relationship too much. It's just that they're fake husband, fake wife, accept it. And we've all like questioned why doesn't Twilight question Yor more, considering what she can do and all of this other stuff. But yeah,
she can jump 100 feet.
that's normal.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Yeah, she's just totally not a super soldier or anything like that. Totally. Totally nothing wrong with her. QRW6 says... Oh, sorry. Continue, EA.
Oh, I was just gonna say, did they end up going on a date at the very end?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
wholesome.
look at that! They're progressing now. Here they go.
It's so funny to talk about a wife and husband progressing in a relationship.
Some people, they go about things still differently.
Yeah, everybody
people
has their
get-
own pace.
Some people get married first and then hold hands later. You know,
Yeah.
Oh,
these
that's
things
like the last
happen.
step. That's the last step.
Oh, I'm sorry. First marriage, then I don't know, like dinner,
Uh-huh.
and then footsies.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Bam!
Footsies is off the table. I'm sorry.
Like, whoa, we got a wild cannon right here.
It's like we see what you do on your spare time.
Throw some oregano on that one. QRW6 says, I got flashbacks to South Park tweaks saying they might have to sell them to slavery if their coffee goes out of business.
Oh my god, I remember that. I can't believe it. My parents are going out of business. I'm not going to sell them to slavery. His name was perfect for what he was. His name was Tweak, and he always was tweaking.
Yeah, that's why you don't give children coffee.
I love that too. It's like, what? Why is he like move around like that? Oh, he has ADHD. Why do you give him coffee? Oh, because he wants it. That's.
Oh man, I cannot imagine if I was a kid. Oh wait, I was. I drank coffee as a kid all the time. Remember, I thought coffee was the shit.
Can we talk about how Anya always seems to be good at like comforting people, just giving them pats all the time?
I was gonna mention that too.
She did it a lot this episode.
Yeah, that's a routine thing for her.
She can be a
I think
therapist.
she did it to that. Did she do it to that cow that Yor decimated? I feel like she did.
I can't remember.
I think so. Yeah. But I think she would be a good therapist. So.
Well, she would know the right questions to ask at least.
Absolutely. She could read people's mind. She would be a damn good therapist.
But she would say it. She wouldn't say it in the right way. Like she would skip steps because you'll be like thinking like, "Oh man, I'm having a bad time with my dad," and then she'll just straight up ask you, "Why do you hate your father so much?" You're like, "You're right, but why do you know that?"
It's like, where did you read this? Nowhere.
I can see. I've had a lot of clients. I can see it on your face.
Educated guess.
I've been doing this for a long time, bub. I ask the questions here.
I know what's going on here.
But Anya was hilarious this episode when Georgie does the whole insurance fraud gimmick thing where he punches himself.
Oh my god.
And then Anya defends Damien. And then she's like, second son wouldn't do that. And then she just looks so intense. And then the teacher gets scared.
Bro, Second Son, by the way, that's such a cool name. That's like, that's a band name right there. A metal band. Call yourself the Second Son. That's badass.
The teacher's like, it's like her eyes see through everything. And he just backs off. And then Becky's just like, Anya, you're so cool.
Dude, Becky is so freaking extra now. Like, suddenly she's like, oh, you're interested in him? That guy. I'm like, Becky, girl, how old are you?
I mean, I think people could have crushes.
She's
People just
talking
have,
like
a harmless crush.
she's talking like she's a 20-year-old gossiping. I'm like, what did you read? Did they allow you to go on the internet? Like,
Well, these kids are like extra smart. So it's
Yeah.
like, they're really like mentally like high schoolers, really. The way they interact with each other.
Except Anya, she's stupid.
Yeah, you're still a kid. But yeah, it kind of makes sense that she's thinking that way because Anya just randomly asking out of the blue about a boy. Yeah, for a kid to come to that conclusion that you're interested in them, that makes sense. And she's already like shown, or at least in Becky's eyes, clues that she likes Damien. So she's already working under the assumption that Anya likes him.
Doesn't understand it's a mission.
But Damien is pretty swooned by Anya, it seems, because when she did that, he was blushing profusely. So
Yeah, he was being a Cinderella for sure. That I could have handled myself, Baka.
yep. It was cute. It was adorable.
I can't let you get it spelled.
Just so fucking weird.
Yeah, and then Becky did the whole like hitting on Lloyd again,
Which is
I forgot what she
weird.
said, though. Yeah, but it's all right. It's all right.
Every
Yeah,
time.
she's gonna be even weirder whenever she meets him in person. She's gonna be like, "Hi, Anya's dad."
Oh, hello, child. How are you today? Oh,
Yeah, who are
nothing.
you?
Want to come over this Saturday? To where? Your father's place? Sure.
It's and keep in mind, Becky actually thinks she has a chance.
God, she's
This is not a game for her.
every time they say Becky's name, I think about Persona, because Kawakami, her alternate ego is Becky, so I always think of that.
Oh, that's scary.
Hello, master. Oh my god, Becky is one episode away from saying that to Lloyd, probably.
Oh, what did you think about Damien being Lancer with the broom? Like, we have Lancer at home.
A dancing lancer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he had that awkward dance. When you were... That dance made me laugh so much. It looks so goofy.
Goofy it was.
It was a sweet moment though until you find out that it's funny too because it's like everybody's mad at him for not being broke as hell on the verge of going getting sold to slavery. I understand why they're mad, but still like the implication of it when you really think about it is funny. It's like, so you're not poor.
Yeah, and I just love that. You're gonna pay me back for that food.
Damn, poor kid. Poor
I
kid.
mean, there has to be some people that didn't ask to get their gifts back, so he got some free gifts at least.
Yeah. Well, any final thoughts on Spy Family episode 19?
It was the Yabba Dabba Doo time.
Is there anything else I want to mention? No, I think that's it. Oh, your Spider Woman. I like it.
Yours batshit.
And
Very stupid. Both at the same time?
there's a gorgeous in there.
I mean, yeah, but that doesn't really take talent.
So, as they say, talent sometimes beats hard work.
Let's talk about Chainsaw Man episode 5, shall we?
Nah, I'm tired.
Yeah, let's go to bed.
All right, good night, y'all.
All right.
See ya.
Let's all just get into bed. Yeah, and sleep. Actually, you know what? That doesn't sound that bad. Well, all right. Okay.
I'm back.
I came back too.
That was a quick power nap. Power? Huh? Got him.
Oh, dicks.
Speaking of dicks, let's talk about Chainsaw Man episode 5. What'd you guys think about this episode?
You gotta ask EA first. That's the norm.
Oh yeah. EA, what did you think?
Well, a lot of boob grabbing this episode. A lot of
4 to be exact.
do what?
4 to be exact.
4.
Yeah, 4 boot grabs.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. First
Yeah,
one was
foreplay.
the first one was padded, so she kind of like cheated him, and I was like, "Haha, serves you right, you stupid idiot." And then, and then the other ones were just her bare, natural, dead, flabby, cold, leathery, moldy, disease-ridden
Hey,
boobs. So yeah, we had that happen, and he felt those, and it's, you know what, I kind of liked how Denji was like, I thought I wanted something, and then when I finally got that something that I wanted, it wasn't all that's cracked up to be, because I understand what they're saying, or what he was saying, where it's like, you feel the boobs, it's like, feeling's one thing, but everything else that comes with it, that's completely different altogether. That's why freaking Makima went full on seductress with Denji and was like, let me show you how it's done, you underage minor. So that is what she was doing. She was just like, just doing the whole teeth thing, doing the bites, like feel this, which then led into the Gun Devil, which I'm assuming the Gun Devil is supposed to be like a really bad villain, because other devils can eat parts of the Gun Devil. It almost kind of reminded me of Inuyasha with the Sacred Jewel Shard, and how other devils can become powerful. So I'm assuming that the Gun Devil's going to be like a really powerful demon or devil that needs to be taken down, and it's going to be a lot harder than it looks. That's my assumption.
So,
go ahead.
add on to that, EA, before we move on from the Gun Devil. In the manga, they gave you a detailed breakdown of kind of what the Gun Devil can do, that they just sort of cut from that scene in the anime. So we know that from the anime, from Makima, it killed 1.2 million people. But We don't know that it happened in it. Well, she may have said it. It happened in 5 minutes, and it wasn't all. Yeah, it wasn't an awesome.
Killed that many people in 5 minutes?
Yeah, so they gave a
shit.
detailed breakdown, which I'll read it right here. At 10 a.m. in 26 seconds, Japan had 57,912 deaths. The U.S. in 124 seconds had 548,012 deaths. China 37 seconds, 316,932 deaths. Canada 7 for a little over 8,000. The Soviet Union for 210 seconds, 1,500. Mexico 2 seconds, 6,000. Hawaii 0.4 seconds, 780, and India 15 seconds, 30,000.
That's insane. Which it's crazy because if I remember correctly, they said that the Gun Devil originated in America, and I'm like, of course it did.
Same thing I said. Same thing I said.
America,
but damn,
fuck yeah.
That's insane. And then it just went into hiding. It just
Sort of.
So it just decided to kill people and then just said peace out and then just hid. Wow, that's weird. But so there was all that. We get introduced to some new people. Oh my god. We finally get three new characters. We get the one-eyed girl, the girl that I don't know why she's there, and then the new recruit, or the other guy, or whatever. That's who he is. He's just not Aki.
Are you talking about Kobeni?
Yeah, you was talking about Kobeni.
That's funny.
Well, I mean, because she looks scared, and I don't even know if she has any powers. I'm sure she does. I can't imagine her just being there. That's all she does is just.
That'd be great. Makima's like, you're hired, but why? That's a great question.
Yeah, I'm a little confused right now, but maybe later I'm sure it'll show like she can do a handstand while killing zombies or something. I don't know, but
EA's not ready for the Kobeni greatness that's ensuing.
I mean, I'm not. I don't know anything about her either, to be fair.
She just has the nervous sweats all the time, from what I can see.
Drinks a lot of coffee.
Kobeni is about to take over the world.
Okay, well, looking forward to that. But yeah, what's the one-eyed girl's name?
Himeno.
She seems nice. You know, she doesn't seem like a complete slob. So, I mean, that's a plus.
Right. I said in my video, I was like, Himeno immediately becomes one of the best characters in the entire series because she's not a terrible child.
And she choked out the girl that you hate, yeah.
I know. I was like, keep going. Keep going.
I like how she just keeps the same demeanor, even after doing that. She's like, I just want to get along.
Yep.
They're choking the shit out of her.
And she has like a pact with Aki, because from what I saw, it looked like she used to have partners, was bandaged, was at a funeral or gravesite, and he's stuck with her for such a long time, and you can tell that she's really grown attached. Because at the beginning, she's just like, yeah, you're gonna be my sixth partner in like a month or something, so catch up. And now she's really attached to Aki, so you can kind of see their relation. Right, you can see that relationship right there.
Carp says in the chat, see, are you caught up with the manga? I'm in chapter 70 and still can't decide if I like Chainsaw Man or not.
Damn.
Yeah, that's pretty far, but I'm...
70 chapters in.
Only got to chapter 15.
Chainsaw Man, the first part is under 100 chapters, so for you to be at chapter 70 and still go like, I don't know if I like it, that means you I'll just say I think that means you don't like it, or you're kind of indifferent on it. Because I feel like you should have like an opinion on Chainsaw Man pretty early on.
Yeah. This is what this episode covered is basically all I know. Like, that covers my knowledge of the manga. That's what I read up to. Because this was actually the part where I really got hooked with the series, where I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'll check out the anime.
I like this whole little segment that's about this whole hotel thing.
Yeah, they went up and down the stairs and now stuck on the 8th floor. Ooh.
The Endless Eight.
Fuck.
Which I think is what this well, in the manga, that's what chapter 15 was called. It was called the Endless Eight Staircase or something, or the Endless Eight Hotel or something like that. So it's a reference. You think they'll be here for 8 episodes?
Oh my god!
If that happens, I'm killing it. The same fucking episode, just done differently by just 1 second every episode. I'm killing it. Worst episode ever.
I cry.
Speaking of crying, I laughed at Aki's backstory.
You laughed at it,
Yeah.
where he was gonna play ball with his, little brother, and then they got blown away by, and I'm guessing like the gun demon or something.
Yeah, it was the Gun Devil.
I think Fujimoto. It may just be me. I think Fujimoto intentionally set that up to be comedic. I could be completely wrong on that, because like what actually happened. Like, of course, kids dying, sad. I understand, but just how it happened is just so funny to me in this morbid way. Like, he's just like, like he's finally bonded with his brother. His brother is bedridden, never goes outside. The first time he does and is about to play and experience life with his brother, just boom. The way it happened in the manga is even more sudden because of the format. Obviously, it's like one page you see the house there, the second page blown away.
Yeah, it's just immediately gone in the manga. Let's see. Carp says, I'm probably indifferent, but so many people like it so much I don't know what to think. What I will say to that, something you could try out, is don't read it for like a month or two. And if you notice you're not, wanting to go back to read it, then just stop reading it. Like, if you don't need it after a month or two, you should be fine. Like, you'll know it's not for you if you don't have that pull to bring you back.
We still haven't topped the ending to episode 3. That's the best ending ever.
Didn't watch it.
Yeah, I know you didn't see.
I didn't watch this one either.
Well, you didn't miss anything with that, but episode 3, you should have seen it.
Wasn't that the one with wasn't that the cute power one?
No. Yeah, I love how you see that one, but you don't see the actual good one.
No, I just saw some of it on Twitter.
I cried.
I'll get to it in a couple years.
Yeah, exactly. When you're doing a Chainsaw Man review, you'll use it somewhere.
Actually, probably not, because those get copyrighted pretty quick. They get the opening endings. They love to get those.
All right, well, never you mind, good sir, never you mind. Go!
Well, I think the whole thing with Denji, with what he was saying, with the whole, like, one thing I like about Chainsaw Man is that everything seems very simple until you really like dive into it on your own. Like, because the whole boob thing, it's stupid, right? Digi just he's going to kill devils for the sake of feeling boobs, but his whole thing of experiencing that with power and just being so for lack of better terms, no pun intended, being deflated on that whole thing.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. And then just being like, and then him just being like what he was afraid. He even became like afraid to like want something because he was going to think like at the end of what I achieved, will I just think that the journey was more worthwhile than what I've been striving for this entire time. And that's how things are sometimes. I think we as content creators could probably attest to this. Like maybe you have like a certain video in mind, and then like you do the video, and then it has this reception or whatever, and then you think back like, damn, maybe making a video, writing, editing, coming up with a thumbnail, maybe that process was actually better than just for whatever reason you made the video, whether it be for like views or whatever. Like you think back to like, damn, maybe it was actually more fun in the process of making a video than having a video out for yourself, because it does feel kind of empty. At least when I release videos, I just be like, oh well, on to the next thing, right?
Yeah. Sad in that regard, but it is what it is. It's a meat grinder of sorts.
Power got gum.
It's so stupid.
Oh my god, just like, here's some gum, and they're like, oh, deal.
Senpai.
They were just so cocky before then. The power says, how foolish and conceited these humans be. And then she's like, who the hell's gonna suck up to you? And he doesn't say anything, just pulls out the gum. And it's probably cheap ass gum too, like 5-cent bubble gum.
It's like juicy fruit.
Oh man, juicy fruit's great though.
Yeah, just runs out really quick. I love it.
Yeah.
Ayakawa-san, sir.
QRW6 says, did you guys mention the author getting banned on Twitter? We have not. Apparently he tried to impersonate his little sister. So that's
and then because he didn't have it as a parody, he got banned.
Either that or it's one of two things. It's either that or he's being really weird.
Oh.
Based off the way the series is written.
It's not being weird.
Yeah, same.
Whoever kills a devil will win a kiss on the cheek from yours truly.
Yes, everything's turned into kissing games when it comes to Chainsaw Man.
I just like how the one guy is just like, I can't let you Digi get the kiss from him. You know, the whole time we all know like, yeah, he just wants to kiss.
Yeah.
Does everybody?
Tongue.
Does like everybody have their like own like woman in this series that they simp for like really hard?
Not exactly.
Are you talking about me or?
No. Like all these characters.
Oh, okay.
It's like Denji has Makima.
Right, and so does Aki. And I don't know what Scarface is all about, but I'm sure they all sent for Maki because she controls them with her boobs.
QRW6 says he did a parody that wasn't mentioned as a parody, is what I heard. He was playing as one of his characters.
There you go.
Wow, that's like Arnold Schwarzenegger going on Twitter and changing his profile picture to the Terminator and acting like the Terminator, and then getting banned.
Terminated, and I'm banned.
Is not the Duma.
Oh, Do you guys think Aki is going to die?
Hell no.
I don't.
He's way too
mean,
hot.
First he has like a backstory. Being, it would be extremely shocking if he died right away. I mean, at some point, maybe.
I think.
But I don't think next episode. If he did, I don't know what to think, to be honest.
I think the one that's more likely on the chopping block, just based off facial expressions alone, is Kobeni.
Leave her
Alright.
alone.
She literally just looks like she's pissing herself the whole time.
She looks like a fucking paper lantern waiting to blow away in the goddamn wind.
You haven't even got to Kobeni.
The best part? Oh boy.
Yes, the best parts of Kobeni. Kobeni is. I don't even know how to describe. She's a walking panic attack.
Yeah.
That's what she looks like. She's like, I don't know, like cold sweats and just, I don't know. Like it just looks like she's about to, like, I think that's the best way to explain it. Panic attack.
That's yeah. She's yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. I so in this episode, like near the end of it, I don't know if you guys read the subs for this, but I think it's Power and Dingy are having a conversation, and Power's like, I want to eat her, and Dingy's like, that sounds perverted, you're a pervert. And then Power's like, I could like boil her or something. I think they're talking about, she's talking about eating Kobeni.
I think they were talking about Himino, because I think, wasn't that after she choked her?
Yeah, it was after that. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then.
Yeah, I think she was talking about Himino because she was like, basically she wanted to get her revenge.
Well, I had a theory that that it was Kobeni because she's submissive and edible.
Oh my god.
I mean, she would be very submissible, it looks like.
Power shouldn't be wanting to eat Himino. I think Kobeni's the easier meal.
Seriously, she ain't gonna get very far.
Oh my god.
How fast do you think she can run? Probably slow, right?
Maybe 2 miles an hour.
Himino says in this episode that Kobeni actually moves good. It's just that she's timid. That's it. So she actually said that she's more competent than the other guy. Arai. I think that's how you say his name. Arai.
Well, you know what
I think he's gonna die.
Leave him alone.
Okay.
What is all this ownership of these characters?
I know, he's like, I own her, I own him. You know what? You can't talk shit.
These are my sons and daughters.
I would not claim any of these characters as my daughters or sons.
What do you mean? Kobeni's like submissive and edible.
No. No thanks.
My god. Submissive and edible? That could be taken out of context.
I like Himino though.
Yeah, Himino's great. I like Himino.
Yeah, she seems really cool so far.
It's still predators though.
Right? Sexual predator?
Let's hope not.
I mean, she offered Dingy a tongue kiss, and she's a.
Oh, that's true. Oh god, another one.
Yeah,
these
so
minor relationships.
we're gonna have to get Chris Hansen. He's gonna be like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Making a mistake. Making a mistake. Making a mistake."
I mean, at the very least, she said that she did it because she likes teasing boys, but it still doesn't make it good. Like, if you tell that to a judge, I don't think they'll be like, "Oh, okay."
Okay, well, in that case,
Fuck.
I don't know. That's
watching.
The judge just is just accepting it.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's going to jail.
Same. QRW6 says if the Gun Devil is going to be an ongoing main antagonist with personality, then Aki's death can be intimate.
See, you can't just run over that and say, "Oh, it's the same. Same as me."
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say anything. Pick up.
Well, this episode reinforced. I think it was episode 4 when Makima was going over like how the devils are formed, or at least like how they get their strength, and that like the more people fear them, the more power it amasses. And the Gun Devil was born from all the fear of gun violence and whatnot. And like, yeah, so that is why the Gun Devil is that powerful. So, and two, it was also getting like mass media coverage, and because like, as a result of the Gun Devil, now things are covered more scarcely. So it's just interesting how the devil's amass power from like the fear that it evokes in people. So shit, if it was like in this time, it would be like the gas price devil or something. Inflation devil.
Inflation devil. Ah!
The Reddit devil. The Twitter devil.
The Twitter devil.
The Elon Musk devil.
It's literally just Elon Musk. It's just it. It's Elon Musk.
A mutated Elon Musk.
What? Carb says in the first popularity poll, the car of a character was 7, and the character themselves was 8.
Yeah, don't worry about that, because where we are in the story, that popularity poll didn't happen yet.
The popularity poll is canon?
Yeah, it's always popularity polls in Shonen Jump manga.
This is true. We know who the best girl is in quintessential quintuplets,
Yote subs.
according to the fans.
Well, that's just more of like me, like seeing everybody's opinion. Like most people favorite Miku the most. So.
Oh no! I'm talking about in the manga. They had a rating for each character, didn't they? Unless I'm remembering wrong.
No.
Maybe I was reading a doujin. My bad.
You got
Wait,
caught.
what?
I don't think that happened.
Oh my god.
Just like all the Ray Zero doujins I read.
Oh god.
And then we would talk about them on the air. Remember?
I do remember.
Those
I
were good
don't.
times.
I don't remember. I've blocked everything ReZero out of my mind.
Well, you could at least remember that part where I was talking about one character saying like doing stuff to the other, and you're like, "EA, what are you talking about?" And I went, "Wait, did I remember that wrong?"
All I remember from that is the Rim impression.
Oh yes, which has never been topped. By the way, I'm the best.
Of course.
Well, I'm looking it up right now. I don't know if this is real, but according to someone, some person on the internet,
According to someone.
according to someone on the internet, the popularity poll for quintessential quintuplets, I'll just do the quints. So, do you want me to go 1 to 5 or 5 to 1?
1 to 5.
1. Okay, so Miku's number 1.
Yeah.
Then it's Itsuki. Then it's Yotsuba. And then it's Ichika.
Yeah, I think that was the
Itsuki.
same one. And then number 6 was the main protagonist.
But number 6 on this one is his sister.
Oh damn!
And
Never
Mutaro's
mind.
7th.
Even the sister beats out the main protag. How sad.
Sad indeed.
Remember that time Utaro turned into Hitler?
Oh, I remember it vividly. Like it was yesterday.
Yes. I remember the German Reich.
Oh my god. How old are you?
I'm 147 years old.
Yeah,
So he's old enough.
not that bad. Not that bad.
Yeah, I'm a vampire.
That's like Dr. Kuroha in One Piece. She's 139.
Dr. Kreia, my baby.
Yeah, she's 139.
I love her.
Wow.
She's
She
got
has
a
gorgeous
reindeer.
Smile.
I looked up Dr. Corona.
Kreia.
Rhea, One Piece. Oh yeah, she does have a very Joker-esque smile.
She's the best.
In fact, she looks like the Joker. Wearing purple.
Wish I had a magical reindeer.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
But yeah, hotel. What do you guys expect?
The hotel is the devil. They gotta kill the devil.
Alright.
Yeah, it could be one of those things, like something out of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But yeah, some kind of devil will be there. Obviously, it's going to be strong because it has part of the bullet inside it. Woo!
Ooh, spooky.
It's scary. But it's going to end with it being a really tough fight. Maybe even a fight that may be too strong for Denji the Chainsaw Man. Because he'll think, yeah, everything comes easy. I'm going to get that kiss. No problem. And then he gets his ass kicked and he gets nothing because he deserves it.
I mean,
So, yeah.
we do have the full squad here, and two of them are
That's-
veterans. So
Yeah, I can't imagine them getting hurt. So, I 0 deaths, and Denji gets blue balls.
I just like how he switched up so much because he went from going like just regurgitating stuff that Makima said. So, like he's not even really thinking about it himself. He's just like, nah, I want a girl that I know first. I don't want a kiss on the cheek. And then she's just like, okay, but
He's a
your
child.
tongue. And then he just like completely switches up.
He's such a child. It's
Yeah.
incredible. Carp says Jamie Lee Curtis said she wanted to play Kuroha in the live action.
This is a live action?
Yeah, the set design for it looks pretty good.
Wow.
Wow.
It's a Netflix. By the way,
Wow.
it's a Netflix thing, so it's gonna be probably bad.
It's gonna be ass.
Most likely. Any final thoughts on Kobeni's probably gonna die?
Obini X Amino.
They seem like they got things for each other. So,
Really, it's just Amino.
yeah, Hamino's like, come here, baby. How old is Kobeni? She also under the age?
No. Kobini is of age, but she is probably around like she's under 23, probably. Like
Oh.
between the ages of 19 and 23. That's what I'm guessing.
Okay. So, that's consensual. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. I want to see what Kobeni can do other than sweat.
I think some people just want to see her sweat.
Oh, I'm sure, and they want to bottle it up and drink it.
Yep. This is true. Well, we've hit the end of the show. So, EA, where are you located?
I'm in a secret base where no one can find me. I am EA Underground. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, you can find me over at Everything Animated channel. I was supposed to be doing stuff a while ago, but you know what? It was a mixture of viruses and accounts being stolen and other stuff on the computer. Anyway, I should be back up and running here soon, so please hit that subscribe button, hit that like, hit the share, put in the watch later, because you know you're going to be watching later on this channel, because maybe, just maybe, there could be a review of something that I like and no one else has seen. Why?
Uh-oh.
I don't know, because I lived 147 years. I've seen some things, man.
You got a reindeer?
I'm not Santa, okay, see? I am just an old, or should I say, regular vampire.
Ah.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Blood tastes delicious when it comes from you.
I'm even more afraid.
Don't be afraid, I keep telling you. It'll only hurt, and then you'll be forever a vampire as well.
Yeah.
No,
Kobeni, is that
crying.
you? I
would
sense
say-
I sense the presence of somebody who is submissive and edible.
Oh my god. They didn't call that?
I guess
Yeah.
they didn't call it.
They didn't call it. You know what else they didn't call?
Yo, mama!
Oh,
Got him!
Oh, shit.
Put some oregano on that.
We should be banned from all podcast platforms.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Oh no, not this guy.
It was me, Mitch Connor.
What's the crumbling about, man?
I'm sorry. I had something in my throat.
Randy, I did see the Bleach fight. I have very different opinions on Bleach. I think, in general, I liked it, but there's something I very, very much dislike about that whole thing. But I'm not here to talk about that because these guys haven't watched up to that episode.
Yeah, that's all for me. Like, share, subscribe, and goodbye.
All right. Satsuki.
Satsuki the Savage. Catch me on Satsuki the Savage YouTube. I got a big video plan regarding my boy Maximilian Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi
Rest in peace to
boy.
the mangaka. Yu-Gi boy. Kaiba boy. Yeah, I've had this plan for a while. I haven't recorded the audio, but I've got all the material I'm going to use as far as like the pictures and videos and everything. So as soon as I get it recorded, I should have it edited and like done that same day. But it'll probably release a day after that. But yeah, this week I'll put out that video. As well as my live reactions for Hunter x Hunter since I missed last week, or I guess this week. And then on my Twitch, Satsuki the Savage with a DA. We gonna play Danganronpa Danganronpa 2 Chapter 3 this Saturday. I don't know what time exactly. It'll be sometime in the afternoon, maybe like 3 p.m. Eastern. I always go out weird times. But yeah, I really like Danganronpa, but they keep killing my favorite characters in the second one, so I'm not happy about that. If they kill Hiyoko, I'm out. Like I might just quit the game and just go straight to 3. I can't take it anymore. Stop, please. But yeah, that's about it for me.
Well, for me, don't got much going on this week. I mean, I may come out with a video on the new Mob Psycho episode. I literally have no videos planned this week. So we'll see. But November 21st, that's when my Bleach videos are coming back. So that's next week. Next Monday. Expect a new Bleach video. That should be a lot of fun. I know you guys enjoy those videos, but other than that, for the rest of this remaining week, it's kind of like I'm just, I don't know. Got nothing Got nothing for y'all at all. So that's it. Thanks, guys, for coming out to the podcast this week. Much appreciated. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.